So we know what you're selling, right? What we don't know is who you're selling it to. Okay, so why don't you tell us a little bit about that, huh?
I ain't saying nothing.
Okay. I thought you might say that. I really did think you might say that. Okay, so you decided to make this more difficult. Now I don't need just who you're selling it to. I want to know why it appeals to them. Are you hearing me? Okay, I'm not playing around this time. Okay, I need to know who it appeals to and why.
You really want to know, detective? Do you really want to know? Oh, I'll tell you. In my film, our target audience consisted of middle-aged people because since we have a lot of suspense, it is a thriller, a psychological thriller, so we had a lot of suspense, so it wouldn't really appeal to younger kids, younger people, because they need action. That's the main demographic for younger people. They want action-packed stuff. That our film is not that. And it also doesn't appeal to older people because same thing, attention span, and it also doesn't appeal to those two demographics because they usually aren't the kind of people who would want to scare. And our movie does, although it's not a horror, it's a thriller, our movie does contain that. It has murder, it has betrayal, it has all that kind of stuff that would appeal to a more mature audience. And our movie is very slow-paced, so since it is slow-paced, the suspense creeps. It's not your normal horror flick that young adults would watch. It's a more mature audience. And representation-wise, our film represents various racial groups, Americans obviously, and Latinos as myself. And also a huge part of our film is addressing mental disability. Our main character, Corey Simmons, he has dissociative identity disorder. So, and the whole movie revolves around him struggling with that and what that comes with. If my movie was a real media text, I'd probably want to distribute it in the form of purchasable posters. I'd want to distribute it on free platforms, but I also kind of want to take a more creative approach to it. Probably want to distribute this through ARGs, which stands for Alternative Reality Gaming. In ARGs, the audience participates in the real world. So like, for example, when the show Gravity Falls was wrapping up, there were clues all around the internet to where a real statue was to give hints towards what was going to happen in this season. Or in the example of Fortnite, when the new season was coming out, there was clues all around the internet pointing to a real thing in real life. I want to distribute my text like this because it engages people and it makes them excited for my film. I want to do it in like a whodunit style. Like, since we address a lot of murder and missing persons cases in our film, I want to do the real missing person, like a real missing persons chase, and I put it around the internet. I put real posters, and they point towards something in the film. My film will probably have darker posters, just showing the main characters, and since my audience is more mature, they'll be able to buy these. I'd probably put them in like the clothing stores, trendy stores to the point where like children would be, but trendy to the point where it would be in the mainstream, it would be in that space of our target audience. And as far as free media platforms go, I'd want to put my trailers on YouTube, I'd want web banners. Anyways, what was I doing again? Oh yeah.
I don't know what the hell just happened with the lights, but I'm gonna go. You're free to go. We have everything we need.
My hands are tied though. What? Yo, my hands are tied. Look. So anybody else in here? Is this just like a